On deck.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Michael Stone taking out leg number one. Could lock the title up here in the second main event here from James Muha on the second spot of the grid. Aidan Young from P3, from Selvaggi, Sawtell, Verco, Gardner, Blaney, White and Drayton. Looking at my marshalling situation, can I get a marshal to come to number 2, please? Yeah, Braden, come back over here with me at number 2. Because it's gone so well lately. We're going to do some more trash talking. Nah, we're serious now because this is an A-main. All right, four-wheel drive stock, A-main, leg number 2, brought to you by Campbelltown Hobbies. It is time to do the big dance. Everyone's looking pretty ready. Drivers, watch your cars. Marshals, look alive. Time to race for the New South Wales title in less than 5. Off and rolling. Michael Stone from the pole spot, going to lead things out of here for the first time. He taps out. Stone taps out of the Natho Builds tabletop. He luckily rolls it back rubber side down and resumes in second place, but now he has some work to do. James Muha just straight, fresh off of running the short course truck, slides it back into the buggy, into the final corner of the Tamir Teardrop, and leads the way here at the end of lap number 1. It's a pair of X-Rays, a trio of X-Rays out front. And the associated of Andrew Selvaggi back there in the 4th spot. Aidan Young hanging on to P3 as they go through the psych-out jumps. Jones, Stone gets through. So it didn't take him long to recover from that. Michael Stone gets down to business now, gets the elbows out and leads the way once again. Your top qualifier on deck at the moment. Just licks the landing of the Crazy Rollers. Look at the speed he has though to just gap away from the field. So much power to pull through the S's and get that car through. Huge amounts of rotation on the chassis. Spends less time cornering, more time at wide open throttle. Stone leading the way. Muha in the 2nd spot, then Young and Selvaggi fighting it out for 3rd and 4th. Into the psych-out, jumps across the back. A gap further back to Cam Sawtell in P5 from Nathaniel White and Brad Verco. Good move there from Selvaggi. The fight for the 3rd spot here. Great battle going on for the remaining podium placings. Andrew Selvaggi moves up to P3, puts a move on young Aidan. Puts him down to the 4th spot. Bit of a gap back now, Sawtell, White, Verco, then Gardner, Drayton, and Angus Blaney going down to the back of the pack. Meanwhile, Michael Stone, G-O-R-N, gone from this one. If only he had it this easy last night with the 2-wheel drive stock title. If only someone gave Braden Stanley a 4-wheel drive to race with him. Because Stone is stretching the legs down the Campbelltown Hobbies main straight through the Den Air drop down. Even I think Braden couldn't match this pace today. Quick enough for the top 5 and modified during qualifying. Stone has been untouchable all day long here in this class. And a mistake further back here from James Muha drops him out of the top 3. Andrew Selvaggi goes through for 2nd. So let's just put Stone in the back of our minds for the moment. He's out front and leading the way with 2 minutes and 5 left to go. The battle for 2nd and 3rd here. Andrew Selvaggi through the Den Air drop down, holding on to P2. A gap further back now. Aidan Young into 3rd. Muha taps through. Young taps out there side by side. It's going to get ugly. Young jumps past him at the corner and hangs onto it, but only just. Muha back to 4. Cam Sawtell is in that fight as well. They're getting really racy. Sawtell up the inside. He's going for a 2-for-1 deal at the corner jump. Cam Sawtell gets through. Young rolls it over at the teardrop. Huge racing here for the remaining placings. And Aidan Young could almost throw this one out by now. Muha gets caught up there at the rollers. He will stay back down in P4. Now under pressure from Nathaniel White in P5. But Cam Sawtell up to the 3 spot now as Selvaggi holds on to 2nd. Hang on, there's a race leader somewhere out there. Michael Stone making his way across the back jumps. The psych out jump section at the moment, leading the way with the X-ray buggy. Your top qualifier on his way to locking it up in the first two main events. Can crack open a cold one and celebrate before the third one even begins.
1 minute left.
With 1 minute to go here in Campbelltown Hobbies, four-wheel drive stock, A-main leg number 2. Stone gets through for another lap. He's almost up to put a lap on Angus Blaney at the moment, running around in P10. Further back in second, a margin of 7.2 seconds from Stone back to Selvaggi. Andrew having a good run here from fourth on the grid for the Victorian. Selvaggi working his way down to the Tamir Teardrop. The fight still pretty simmery
30 seconds left.
for third here. Cam Sortel fighting it out with James Muha from fifth and second on the grid respectively for the remaining podium placing of third on the road. 20 seconds to go. This will be their final lap of the race. They might just sneak through for another one. Muha gets up the inside, tags Sortel and causes them both to crash. Does the right thing and waits from here. Caution on the back stretch. There's Aiden Young getting caught up there as running down the time. That is time finish. Finish a lap you're on, you will be done. Cam Sortel comes home and grabs third at the line. But bringing it around, ladies and gentlemen, cheer him home. Onto the Campbelltown Hobbies main straight for the final time. Michael Stone is New South Wales Stock Class Champion for 2022.
Brett Drayton done.
Straight sets for Michael Stone. TQ and Win getting it done. Andrew Selvaggi home in second for the second main. And Cam Sortel in third. James Muha grabs the fourth spot at the line from Nathaniel White rounding out the top 5 over Dallas Gardner in 6. Aiden Young in 7. Brad Verco in 8. Brett Drayton in 9. And Angus Blaney rounding out your 10-car field. All right, let's go.